Hey, everybody. Adam Davidson, RadCast, radamdavidson.com. Happy Tuesday morning to wherever you are and from wherever you are going and all that. Anyway, here we go. We're going to be in Psalm 104 today. This is one of the psalm readings for this coming Sunday, October, I guess it would be 21st. Here we go. This is the word of the Lord. Praise the Lord, my soul. Lord, my God, you are very great. You are clothed with splendor and majesty. The Lord wraps himself with light as with a garment. He stretches out the heavens like a tent and lays the beams of his upper chambers on their waters. He makes the clouds his chariot and rides on the wings of the wind. He makes winds his messengers and flames of fire his servants. He set the earth on its foundations. It can never be moved. You covered it with watery depths as with a garment. The water stood above the mountains, but at your rebuke the waters fled, and at the sound of your thunder they took to flight. They flowed over the mountains. They went down into the valleys to the place you assigned them. You set them a boundary they cannot cross. Never again will they cover the earth. So the psalmist is trying to get us to pay attention to creation, to open our eyes wide enough to see the surroundings and to realize that these surroundings are God's handiwork, that when we see creation, whether we're talking about the sky or the waters or the clouds or the sun, all this is testimony to God's goodness, to his love, to his holiness, to his intention. That God is not like, oops, I spilled some earth all over the place, I guess that'll do. He's very, very sort of specific, and he's like an orchestrator, he's like a mechanic, he's like an architect. He wants things to fit together just right. Can you imagine how he must feel about our lives? I mean, if he can maintain this world, I bet he could maintain mine. And I think that he would want things to fit together in a certain harmonious way that would glorify him and even bring me great joy as his creation as I give him glory. Anyway, all of this points to Jesus. This whole psalm points to Jesus, especially verse 2. The Lord wraps himself in light as with a garment. And that's where light is less of a functional thing and more of a glorious thing. Jesus is light. He's the light of the world. And then he says that you and I are the light of the world because of his presence in us. Light, everything you see around you is only because of light. My son and I had this fascinating conversation this morning, and we said, just because you've seen a light bulb, it doesn't mean that you've seen light. And at first you're like, well, yeah, because you can see a light bulb that's off. That doesn't mean that you're seeing light. But it does. Because the only reason you can see that light bulb that's off is because of all the other light around you. We only see because of light. We are only able to do anything because of God's glory, because of his sustaining power, and ultimately because of his salvation through Christ. So let's follow Jesus today into the glory of his awesome creation. Have a good one.